Welcome back, Action Surgers. I am looking into creating a character with you guys today on Roll20. I know some of you guys want me to do some other videos for like Foundry and Astral and those kind of things. I will get to those, but for right now, we're going to work with Roll20. So, on your main page here, you have essentially what's a token, but I already started this, so let's start from scratch. Uh, we will put go to add over here and character. Now, as a GM, you can make blank character sheets by going add character and then clicking all players. So, and I usually call them like character sheet one or whatever like that for other players. However, since we're not going through that, then we don't have to worry about it. So we'll just call this character Bob for now. And save changes. And then when you get to here, it's got a bio and info for Bob that you could have put in already if you wanted. It's got attributes and abilities, which is really kind of strange. It's more coding stuff than anything else, like string code. But so you go to character sheet, and you can use the character manager. You can create an NPC, or you can edit the sheet directly. In this case, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to use the character manager. Somebody's saying thank you because we helped them figure out how to use Fog of War. Okay, so go into the character manager. It'll tell you what to do. You can click on any of these here at the top if you want to go straight to whatever, or you can do like a step-by-step wizard that will sort of take you through the process of character creation. So what I usually do is have it go by that and go by the step-by-step process. You can create any kind of race that's in the system reference document, or if you have books on Roll20, you can create like the Hobgoblin from Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, or the Hobgoblin from Volo's Guide 1, which is Volo's Guide to Monsters. There's a Bugbear from Volo's Guide. There's a Kokra from Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, the Genasi, and the letters here is just Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, Player's Handbook, so on and so forth. So I guess it's a little. I have this one as Tales of the Old Margrave, and there's these things called Pineys, which are kind of like elves. Um, and it tells about all about the Pineys. And then you can join as a Piney, or you can create whatever. Not sure what we want to create here today, so let's do a dwarf from the player's handbook, and then we'll choose an alignment of lawful neutral. Down here, you'll choose a tool proficiency, which is Smith's tools, Brewer's tools, or Mason's tools. I like a Smith for dwarf, or well, Masons or Brewers are good too. Subrace is where you can pick this. I'm going to pick Mountain Dwarf because it's the only one in the player's handbook that straight off the bat gets +2/+2. Or it did. I see it says Constitution +2. And here it says your strength score increases by 2. So it's a little interesting. Possibly broken. Something in that could be broken on Roll20 that happens more often than I'd like. Okay, so it gives me the strength +2 there, and it gives me the con +2 up here. So it looks like it's going to give you both. Yep, there it does. Okay, so it's not totally broken. Okay, good. So we'll move on. I'll choose a class, and we'll choose, how about a barbarian? Mountain Dwarf Barbarian is a good one to have because you get that extra oomph from the strength and con. So we'll give him animal handling, and he's probably going to get survival from another background thing. So let's give him nature. So he's got unarmored defense, and I got that. And then for ability score method, you can do the standard array, which is basically you pick your ability scores out of any of these. So if you're familiar with standard array, you can point buy, which is where you get so many points and you can buy so many things, and you get 27 points to begin with. I always prefer to roll for stats, but I don't usually use the basic roll. But roll 46, drop the lowest. It essentially comes out okay. And I'm going to roll again. So there we go. The first roll was actually better, so I had 2 17s. But see, then the low is not too bad in those two rolls. What I like to do is I like to do a macro, which is /r. Then it's 4d6, right? And then it's R1 and DL1, which is reroll ones and drop the lowest one. And then that should give me the right thing, I believe. Yep, so that gave me 11. It re-rolled the 1. And drop the lowest, which is the 2. So that gave me 11. So basically I usually do that 6 times. And the way I'm doing that is I just hit the up arrow to put the thing back in. But I've already got 6. So there's 6. And see, normally this gives you better stat rolls than this, I feel, but I did terrible this time, so we'll just keep this here. So I'll give him the strength and con of like 17. Actually, we'll do 16 strength and 17 con, and then we'll do 14 dex. Let's go 14 wisdom. How about 13 intelligence to make charisma our dump stat? And we'll choose a background. There's a couple different ones from all the different books. I like for Rangers, I like Outlander. I like for Barbarians, I like Outlander. I like Hermit. There's one in here called Feral One, which is from the Tales of the Old Margrave, which is a nice little side from Cobalt Press, I believe it is. Or maybe it's I'll have to look it up. Sorry about that. So these are just like ones you can pick, or you can also just roll. And just randomly roll, and you can pick and roll however you want to do it. So there's where your stats are there. 18, 14, 19. Intelligence is 13, wisdom 14, and charisma 11. I usually choose class equipment instead of starting wealth, but you can choose starting wealth as you see there too. Any martial weapon, we're going to give him a great axe and a hand axe, or any simple weapon, so we'll give him hand axes. Get some stuff from his feral background, feral one background. And then I don't get any feats yet because I haven't earned any. You can put the bio in. We're going to change his name to Bob. We'll change his name to Grog, because, you know, why not? And make him about 20. We'll give him about 6'2". He's not incredibly huge, but pretty tall. Give him about 250 weight. Maybe 275 would probably be better, but how about brown eyes, black hair, and we'll call him a dark, ruddy complexion. And then says we've chosen nature, but we have it from our background. So then we got to go back to class where we chose our nature skill, and we're gonna pick how about athletics then. And we'll see. I think barbarians might get athletics. Mountaindorf barbarians might get athletics as a thing. So we'll go back to review and no. So it seems to be fine. I thought mountain dwarves got athletics for some reason. Oh, I got somebody calling me, so that'll be pretty much it.